Fort Santa Cruz in Oran, Algeria. Fort Santa Cruz is one of the 3 forts in Oran, the second largest port city of Algeria. The other 2 forts are Fort de la Mountain at the western end of the port and Fort Saint Philippe, a replacement of the old Castle of the Saints known in Spanish as Castillo de los Santos, at the center of Oran. The 3 forts are connected by tunnels. Fort Santa Cruz was built between 1577 and 1604 by the Spaniards on the Pic d'Adour above Gulf of Oran in the Mediterranean Sea, at an elevation of above 400 meters. In 1831, the French occupied Oran and the fort. A small chapel, known as the Chapel of Santa Cruz, stands close to the fort. This chapel has been refurbished with a tower, which has a huge statue of the Virgin Mary, said to be a replica of that at Notre Dame de la Garde in Marseilles, styled as Notre Dame du Salut de Santa Cruz. The fort is located at a height of about 400 meters on Mount Merdjacho, also known as Pic d'Adour, from where there are views of Mers el Kabir, the strategic military port of Oran. Beneath the castle, on the hill slope, is the Chapel of the Blessed Virgin, which is a Catholic pilgrimage site. The Ottomans built the first fort on the site. After the Spaniards defeated the Ottomans in the 16th century, they rebuilt Fort Santa Cruz. The Spaniards ruled Oran for about 300 years till 1792. In the past, the fortress of Santa Cruz accommodated the Oran city governors. The fort city under Spanish rule continued to grow, requiring enlargement of the city walls. In spite of the improved fortifications, the city was the object of repeated attacks. Notable in this regard was when Moroccan Sharif Mulli Ismail tried to force his way past the defences in 1707, only to see his army decimated. Oran was also hit by an earthquake in 1791, when most of the city was damaged and the Spanish who had ruled from 1509 evacuated. The French then occupied the city in 1831. Santa Cruz was the highest of the 3 forts erected by the Spanish above the town of Oran, which was a dominantly Muslim town with buildings of mostly Moorish architecture. To show their dominance of crescent above the cross, the local people built the Marabut Chapel, opposite to the fort at a higher elevation. This chapel was crowned with a crescent on a white cupola. Spaniards held on here till 1792, after the 1791 earthquake. When the French occupied, the Muslims all migrated into the interior parts of Algeria, but many returned later after Abd el-Kader was defeated. Like us and join us at Extreme Collections for more fun and knowledge.